What is happening, people of the internet? This is Lineage coming at you with another video. So today I'm going to be delving into the superhero world of Marvel. Normally I don't do this, normally I keep it within Square Enix with Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, but regardless of that, I'm hyped for the Spider-Man 2018, the Spider-Man PS4 exclusive video game. I'm excited for it, but I honestly have to say, what other games will Marvel have in store? We all know Spider-Man is a huge title. That's why, considering the fact that it's going to be PlayStation exclusive, it's going to be enraging for the Xbox gamers. But you have to ask yourself, will Marvel stop here? Are they going to implement possibly a Captain America video game for PlayStation 4 and Xbox? Do you think they'll put more PlayStation exclusive only Marvel games? And actually, I love one character that I feel is very overlooked, and he is definitely my favorite Marvel superhero, anti-hero you could actually say. And yeah, you may be wondering who it is. Is it the Punisher? Is it Deadpool? Is it Ghost Rider? Well, no. But my guy, he kind of fought with the 2 out of the 3, I think. I don't know if he fought Ghost Rider, but yeah, let's get into it. Moon Knight. I love Moon Knight. He is my favorite Marvel superhero. I know a lot of you guys might not know him, but he was in Marvel's Ultimate Alliance, and I think he was in Ultimate Alliance 2. Not too sure about that one, but I know he was in Ultimate Alliance 1, and he was even in Marvel Heroes Omega, and even within the mobile spin-offs. Heck, he was even in Spider-Man Web of Shadows. He was practically everywhere, and I know there are at least a few fans out there who love Moon Knight. He's amazing. Moon Knight is brutal. Like, oh dude, he is brutal. He is brutal like the Punisher, but he can, the Moon Knight, I have no words to describe him. He's just awesome. I think he would make an awesome video game if they implemented Moon Knight. If it was a Moon Knight video game, that would be awesome. I would really love that. I know it's very out there because I know that he's not the most famous Marvel superhero, but I really love him. He's amazing. He's brutal like the Punisher. He fights, his fighting techniques are like Batman, and he's a little bit psychotic and a little bit of a psychopath, just like Deadpool, but he's much more calmer than that because he has mind tricks and he has personality changes. They wanted to put Moon Knight in the MCU, guys, so you know he's a good character. But actually, Moon Knight actually is a guy who died practically, but he got a second chance at life with the help of the Egyptian god Khonshu, and now he fights under the name Moon Knight, and he has special gadgets, he has super strength, and he grows stronger and stronger according to the moon cycle. Now, when we talk about the moon cycle, we'll see if it's a full moon, if it's a half moon, and all of that. So how will this implement within a video game? I think the day and night cycle wouldn't be much of a day and night cycle. I would say, like, during the day you would play as his normal personality, Mark Spector. Now, during the day we can play as Mark Spector. During the night time, however, we can play as Moon Knight, hunt villains down, free roam in New York City, and possibly that would just be it. Like, but what would be the story? I honestly think that Moon Knight has plenty of villains, but his most famous is Taskmaster. So I do think that he can fight Taskmaster, but there could be side objectives, because we know the boy Moon Knight teamed up with plenty of people. He teamed up with Spider-Man, he teamed up with Deadpool, he teamed up with Daredevil, Punisher, he teamed up with a lot of people, and no doubt he might even want to fight a few people, alright? So I think like possible side quests could be fight Iron Fist, because I do think that is what happened at one point. Sorry if I forget, because it's been a while since I've read up on Moon Knight. Like, it's been what, around a few months, almost a year now since I even read up on Moon Knight. I know there is a Netflix series coming out of him, out for him, but also there was a tweet where one of the directors actually had a Q&A with fans after the Marvel of the Guardians Volume 2 came out, and oh boy, this is something awesome. He actually said, "Oh my god, I love Moon Knight and I have a great idea for the movie. I just wish I had the time," which is amazing. And then he continued on by saying, "At MCU News, I told them, but like I said, I just don't have the time." So if this man had more time, we might actually get a Moon Knight movie, and I think he would be implemented well within the MCU in general. But how will this affect his video game? We know Spider-Man is a famous icon, and Spider-Man 2 was an amazing game, we all know that. But the Moon Knight game, I think it's pretty cool. I think it would be more along the lines of Batman the Arkham series, but within the same city environment of Spider-Man, because that is within New York, and Moon Knight does work within Hell's Kitchen, the same area where Daredevil works in at the New York. So you may also wonder that Moon Knight can actually put this into perspective, and he can maybe even see Spider-Man and team up for one side quest. I think if there was a Moon Knight game, it would consist of team-ups from Spider-Man to you fighting Deadpool, and since you two are crazy, you could even work alongside each other, but you will still fight at the end, and possibly a team up with Daredevil himself in Hell's Kitchen. And the main villain I want for the Moon Knight game, if it ever comes out, which we didn't even confirm if it's gonna actually be made, but I'm hoping, is Taskmaster. Now of course, besides Taskmaster, there are plenty Moon Knight villains like Bullseye and Cactus. Cactus is freaking awesome. But other than that, I think like those enemies would be like not the main boss, like the final level boss, but possibly like in chapter bosses. Like in chapter 1, you could possibly fight side by side with Daredevil or something like that, and you try to take down Bullseye, something like that. And then the final chapter would be Taskmaster, because he actually as we know, Taskmaster learns your abilities. So maybe like the more you fight, the more of your moves he will learn. We know technology is developing further, and I think the Moon Knight game would be perfect. I know a lot of people might not like the idea of a Moon Knight game, but like I said, I love Moon Knight. I think that a Moon Knight game would be amazing, and I know that there are Moon Knight fans out there. I don't know if you are in my Lightning HA community, or if you are Lightning Bolt, I don't know. But if you like Moon Knight, tell me what you guys think. Would you play a Moon Knight video game? And yeah guys, that is it for this video. Please do leave a like, helps me out a lot. Comment your thoughts. Do you think you will be excited if they had to implement a Moon Knight video game? Do you want more Marvel video games out rather than just Spider-Man? Do you want a Marvel Moon Knight? Would you buy it? Where would you want it to be set? Would you want Taskmaster? Everything, let me know in the comment section down below, and do share with friends. And however guys, that is it for this video, and as always, this is the Lightning 8. Blaze out.